Hello guys, welcome back to my reaction channel. Today we're going to react to One Piece episode 312. Now guys, before we delve into this, listen, a little disclaimer. I've been seeing in the comments, like, you guys seem to think I can't say anything negative about any show that I'm watching. Listen, I'm always objective, and I am a fan of this show. I'm enjoying this show really. Right, I am, because it made me emotional in the past with a lot of episodes. It reminds me of Naruto with the emotions, but it also has a dope story and everything, right? The world building is insane. But in the last episode I mentioned with the ship, right, arriving and all that, saving us and sailing away, I said it was BS, because it is a little BS. I understand it. They understand, like, they explain it with the sailors and Usopp and all that. And I understand why they're doing it. They're gonna try and tie it up, right, so Usopp can probably rejoin the crew and shit like that, right? Which I do find endearing, and okay, I can understand it. My theory with the whale Laboon would have fit better, even though you guys pointed out that Laboon has a mission. There's a reason why he's waiting over there at the, right, at the beginning of the Grand Line. But regardless, I feel like they could have explained that way easier than this. But I'm assuming in this episode they're gonna explain it. I'm gonna accept it, and it's all good. But I'm gonna point out from time to time when some things don't really make sense, right? Later on, if they explain it, I'm gonna say it, hey, you guys were right? So don't expect me always to just praise the show. I'm always objective. I try to be objective, right? And I'm gonna just point out things that don't seem right. And I feel like because you guys are so emotional about these little details, I feel like this might be a little weak points of the arc. So you know, bandwagon and trying to defend it even harder to cover that fact, which is fine. But I'm just explaining. I don't mean any ill will, right? This doesn't mean I hate the show, but I love the show. I'm still watching the show, aren't I? Like, I would have quit if I didn't like it. But I like it. It's just like this arc was amazing. It's just this little part with the ship. It's a bit weird. It's endearing. I understand why they're doing it, like trying to make us emotional and stuff. But it ain't working for me. Maybe they're gonna get me in this episode. I don't know if they're gonna actually entertain or explain with the ship again, but I'm assuming they will. So I'm waiting for that. That being said, I ain't gonna prolong this that much. Enjoy my reactions. Feel free to share, subscribe, like, leave a comment, join the Patreon, support your boy, Discord second channel. Let's go, guys. We're all friends here. Thank you, Mary. The show on the sea, okay. The snow on the Sea of Farewells, okay. Yeah, thank you, Mary. It's gonna be about the ship, which I like, because they need to explain it. How is the ship okay again? I mean, oh my god. Really? This mother effer just put on the mask and Luffy still didn't connect it. These are the same person. That's crazy. And I swear to God, if I see one more comment, Lucky, what do you mean? Usopp has disappeared. This is Sogeking. I'ma lose my shit, guys. Stop it. Yeah, and I understand Luffy. How the hell is Chopper an idiot? Because he's a doctor. He should be one of the smartest people on this crew. I guess he's a reindeer, but crazy, bro. Crazy, but comedic plot. I love it. Let's go. But yeah, Usopp. Hey, yo, holy melons. What is going on here? Did she always have those? Did they seem like they're bigger and bigger? What the hell? Maybe it's the animation, but yo. I'ma stop. But I love the detail that Usopp doesn't really want to talk to Luffy, because they're gonna have to talk it out, right? He's still not officially back in the crew, and even though we know Luffy would love to have him back, like, Usopp still needs to swallow his pride and probably apologize, or maybe not apologize, but he needs to talk it out with Luffy. And that's not pleasant. Yeah, who's driving the ship? I guess it's the ship itself. Yeah, it's the ship. Nah, they showed us the ship crying before. It's the ship. It's that sailor story. Yeah. But it said a little longer. How the hell are you still here? We saw Kaku destroy this ship, bro. And the ship is still here and everything's fine now? We see that it's not it's still patched up. It's not fixed. So this ship should sink. Yeah. He explained that. The ship, the soul of the ship helping the sailors. Yeah. Bro, the explanation is still weird as hell, but I guess this is a universe where an elephant didn't eat a sword fruit, right? The sword ate an elephant fruit. Same with the dog right? The gun ate the dog in Alabasta, right? So this is a weird show, bro. Like, some things just, they're weird. And they oppose the laws of physics, but I guess they at least gave us an explanation. So I'm gonna have to accept it, even though it's weird. It is, but it's anime. Right? A sword ate an elephant fruit. That is crazy. How does the sword... Man, they're pissing me off. Oh. Oh. They're all alive. I love it. Oh, even he's here. Impressive. But I'm telling you, the bounties are gonna go through the roof. What the hell? Oh, I was right. The ship dying, bro. So this is one of those moments where the ship actually extended its life long enough for it to get us out of here, but now it's falling apart. It's a good thing that iceberg's here. Probably the ship held on until the last possible second, and as soon as it saw another ship or our ways of escape and not sinking with it, it started to fall apart. Yo, that's crazy. So I guess this really is going to be a farewell to the ship, unless they can fix it somehow, but they already said they can't fix it, so I guess it's a moot point. Also, Aokiji letting us go, he could have easily caught up with us. We saw him ride the sea with his ice, right? But he just said, no, this was utter defeat, which, yeah, sure. They destroyed Enies Lobby and we still escape. Yeah, they took a fat L, right? But Aokiji could have still gotten Robin and killed us all, but he let us go on purpose. So I'm starting to think Aokiji is going to be good, bro. What? Yeah, it's falling apart. Yo.
急にも何もこれが当然なんじゃねえのかちょうどよかったみんな船大工だろ頼むから何とかしてくれよ
They already told you
ずっと一緒に旅してきた仲間なんだよさっきもこいつに救われたばかりだだから頼むよおっさん
They already told you they can't do anything The ship is done, bro
すでにやれるだけの手は尽くした
Oh wait, oh he fixed it? Oh, so it wasn't magical. He actually came in.
この音は
He heard it.
なんだ
That sounds like a whale, bro.
もう一度だけ走りたいんだ
So he helped it out. So okay, this makes more sense. Hey, one more ride.
そこで何してるんですかまた大波が来ますよ
Yeah. It was magic, low-key. Iceberg helped to patch it up one last time, but it sailed on its own. It's still magic.
海はまだ大しけですよ
また冒険の海
It sounds like a kid, bro. Like a kid that just wants to go on another adventure. Which kind of fits the Straw Hats perfectly. You were warned, so at least they had time to process, right? When they didn't have time to process, Usopp left the crew. What the hell? This is different.
ご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送り
Why am I seeing McDonald's, bro? What was that? My editor is tripping.
じゃあいいかみんなメリー
Yo, they're gonna burn
暗
it?
くて寂しいからな俺たちが見届ける
別々の時は来る男の別れだ
See?
涙の一つもあってはいけない
Yeah, he had time to process it. Now it's a different story. He's not gonna fight Luffy now, especially since He's already prepared for this. Especially since Luffy's giving it a proper farewell. In the beginning, he thought nobody cared.
俺たちを乗せてくれてありがとうメリゴ
Man, now we need a new ship. Like, right? How are we gonna be pirates without a ship? Yeah, they're gonna drag us down the memory lane. Everything we experienced with the ship, aren't they? Hey?
当たった一発でうげー当たった一発で
He couldn't believe it either. Beginner's luck.
私は世界地図を書くため
俺は勇敢なる海の戦士になるために
Hey, Usopp already accomplished that. He's pretty brave. Because he wants to piss his pants every time, and yet he goes through that and still arrives. So that's bravery right there. Are they gonna show us Laboon? My theory? My theory was dope, I'm sorry. I know I'm tooting my own horn, but Laboon saving us and us just going under the sea in Laboon's stomach. Hey, that's a dope theory right there. Yeah, that was an impressive arc, Sky Island. Dope concept. Yeah, it's really burning away. This ship really was with us from the beginning. Is he crying?
もっとみんなを遠くまで運んであげたかった
Yeah, he crying under that
ご
mask.
めんね
Those are
ずっと一
crocodile
緒に冒
tears.
険したかった
ゾロもサンジもアホだからいろんなもん壊すしよそのたんびウソップが直すんだけど下手くそでよ
僕は本当に幸せだった
And Robin understands that because she was always happy as well with us.
君たちがいたから
Yeah, man. It is sad. It is sad. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It was a dope moment. A farewell to a memento ship. Like, it is an end of an era, right? Because this ship really was with us from the beginning. Like, the whole sailor thing and everything, you can see, like, Iceberg and Frankie can't believe it because it was just a folk's tale, but it turned out to be true. They're witnessing it now. They really were good to the ship, even though, yeah, they were reckless and they banged it up pretty good. It resulted in this, but at the end of the day, in their hearts, they really loved the ship, and the ship loved them back, right? So I guess if I would to have an object that I loved, adored, and it started talking to me, I would definitely feel a certain way if I went through a lot of shit with that object, like right, my car or whatever, right? So I can understand the sentiment. You know, I still stand behind what I said. Like, the whole concept is a bit weird. I didn't expect it, but I can get behind it. It's okay. It didn't ruin the arc for me or anything. This is still the best arc I've seen so far. And now this is like an end of an era moment. And yeah, I guess we need a new ship now. That was a dope farewell, not gonna lie. Like, everybody said what they needed to say, and they really perfectly ended it on a note where Luffy and everybody had time to process the ship being gone, Usopp as well. And now Usopp hearing what Luffy had to say, showing that he really cares. Because when Usopp and Luffy had that fight, it really did seem like Luffy doesn't care, right? Even though Usopp didn't have all the details, from his perspective, nobody cared about the ship except him, right? So he felt like he was not needed anymore and he was insecure, but at the same time, he felt like the ship was disrespected, right? But it really wasn't like that. And now he saw that everybody actually cared, everybody cried. The ship loved everybody, not just Usopp, right? The ship felt loved by everybody, not just Usopp. So now I think they perfectly set this up for Usopp to actually reveal in the next episode that that's Usopp and not Sogeking, and for him and Luffy to make up and him rejoin the crew. That would be dope. I think that's why they did all this, to kind of come back and create a plot for that. And Robin, of course, is already a part of the crew again, so we didn't really lose anybody. If we get a ship right, then we accomplished everything we came here to accomplish, aside from Mary being gone. So we're gonna have to get a new ship too. But I think my editor has some words for us, so let's hear them out.
Many, Many tears were shed this day. Rest in peace, Medi. The fact that Medi was able to save the crew is insane, man. The Aqua Laguna was going on and it managed to reach Enia's lobby. Keep in mind, like, the sea train is super fast, and it took the sea train a long time to actually reach Enia's lobby. And Pauli said, right, obviously Water 7 is the place of ships, and there are plenty of amazing top-tier ships, but Pauli said no, they all just, be destroyed by the Aqua Laguna. The top-tier ships in a top-tier shipwright place was not able to do it, but Medi, this small little adorable ship, was able to get to that. That is insane. During the Aqua Laguna, within a reasonable amount of time. I can't believe it, But of course, the Klabautermann, which is Medi's a merry spirit, it's supposed to be an illogical miracle, so it does make sense. The song that played at the end of this episode is incredibly emotional. It's an ending song that you watched a while back about Medi, the ending about Medi back in Water 7, except this time the full song actually played during Medi's funeral. So yeah, Medi's funeral is something special, right? Really special, actually, to the grand majority of people, especially. In fact, I'm going to prove that right now. I've noticed. So, not too long ago, back in mid to late July, so about 2.5 months ago, there was this official poll held by the official One Piece Twitter account, and I believe on the One Piece official website as well. And this poll asked people to choose what the best moments are in all of One Piece. And just a month ago, so early August, the top 10 moments in all of One Piece were revealed. Like I said, this was early August. It was revealed on One Piece Day, which was this 24-hour-long Japanese live stream convention where they announced many things, right? With the voice actors of the Straw Hat crew being the main hosts of the convention. So I'll show the top 10 moments in all of One Piece right now. Well, except for the spoilers, of course, which is most of this list. So number 10 is a spoiler. This moment actually happened in episode 1072. So yeah, it's actually pretty new. This episode came out just a bit over a year ago, so around like mid of 2023. And all I'll say is that, well, it's a power-up. I'm not going to say which character specifically because a spoiler, right? Number 9, again, I can't show this. This moment was in the early 800s. It's an incredibly emotional scene, and it's an emotional scene with Sanji. That's all I'm going to say. Again, I'll keep it vague, but I want to add just a little bit to actually make you know what is exactly going on, right?
Okay, so let me guess. Sanji dies. Because, this is episode, 1077? But you're telling me Mary's death is better than these episodes that just came out, a month ago or a year ago? There ain't no way, bro. Yeah, sure, it was a dope moment, but, would I even put it in top 10 now from what I've watched so far? I mean, probably, but it would be on the low end. But I guess, listen, I understand this moment was probably peak back in the day when this first aired. I'm watching it years later, getting accustomed to some crazy-ass scenes from other anime and all that. So, right, my bar is way up here. But it's still a great emotional scene. I've just seen better, right? But I'm not taking away from it. It's a great scene. So I'm assuming, nostalgia has a lot to play in it and all that, right? So, yeah, a lot of you guys love this scene, apparently. I didn't hate it, but I don't think it's the best thing I've seen so far in the show. I'm just being fair to myself, right? But tell me in the comments what you think, if you think this scene is top 10 scenes of the whole show if you watched it.
Number 8, episode 483. I will always remember the exact episode that this scene happened. It's a very, very sad moment. So sad that Luffy broke 100 times harder than he ever did before. If you thought that Luffy was sad when he defeated Usopp, oh no, that doesn't even compare. That's just 0.1% of the sadness that he felt in this scene right here. It was rough. So yeah, number 7. Okay. Now, this is a badass Zoro moment. I kind of want to show this.
So the number 8 is gonna be 100 episodes. He said 400 and something. So that's pretty close, considering I'm already on episode 300 and something, right? So
screenshot, man. It doesn't happen too far away from now. You know what? I'll just show it. Look at this. A bloodied Zoro, right? So yeah, it's not too far away from now. Like I said, it's fine out of context to show the screenshot, by the way. It's episode 377, so it's only 65 episodes away from now. It's one of Zoro's most iconic moments ever, if not his most iconic one, arguably. So many people love this scene, and I adore this scene as well. It's fucking awesome. It's badass. Okay. It also shows a great character moment from Zoro himself, not just the fact that he looks cool. It's just also a good character moment. So that's all I'm gonna say. say. Number 6 is
Okay, like I don't care because like this is completely out of context and I don't know what the hell is he talking about. But him showing me that and like talking about this, I think it's gonna piss a lot of people off. Like I really do think it's gonna piss a lot of people off. They're gonna feel like this was unnecessary. But I guess it's a cool thing, like him showing me like things that happen outside of the actual show, like these polls and results, right? But yeah, I do think it's gonna piss some people off.
finally something I can actually talk about in detail. It's the Vivi goodbye scene in episode 129 at the end of the Alabasta arc.
That was cool.
This
That was arguably better for me than the farewell with Mary. Now that I think about it. Like the scene with Mary was also like I just seen it. Obviously I didn't cry. It did make me a little emotional, I have to admit. I folded a little bit, like a little bitch. But this end, like, but I loved Vivi. Vivi's character, I loved Vivi's character, right? I wish we seen more of her. So she's definitely, I'm being biased because of her. Like she's in this scene, and I love this scene.
Incredibly sweet and a very emotional goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah, really great, right? Definitely great. With them raising their fists in the air, that was just so good, really emotional.
Yeah,
now we're in the top 5, and top 5 is when things get really good. Number 5 is another moment I can show, and it's Robin saying she wants to live. Number 5.
That was a dope
episode
moment.
278.
That was
just
an
amazing,
epic
right? I don't
moment.
think I need to elaborate much.
I
It's
can
an awesome
understand
moment. We
that.
all know it's great, and it's incredibly satisfying to see this after all these self-loathing that Robin had built up over the course of those 2 decades, as well as the course of like the 150 episodes, basically. So yeah, it's pretty awesome, really great, phenomenal episode. So yeah. Number 4. Now, I think I can show the screenshot. There isn't much to show. It just shows like a kid, Luffy, and Roger in the back. So it doesn't matter. It's out of context. So yeah.
That's not out of context. Luffy's his kid, bro. He just confirmed it. They're gonna kill you. They're gonna kill editor. They're gonna kill you, bro. They're gonna kill you if I caught this. Like I'm calling it. Like he just spoiled me that the Pirate King is somehow Luffy's dad. I know the timelines overlap or whatever. He's gonna be his kid. They're gonna kill you. They're gonna kill you.
Episode 1015. It's one of the best animated episodes in the whole series. One of the best looking episodes in the whole series. And I can't really describe the content of the episode because of spoilers, obviously.
Yeah.
But all I'll say is that it's some Luffy stuff. It's some stuff about Ace, and yeah, I think I'll keep it at that actually. But yeah, it has beautiful visuals. It's beautifully animated. It looks amazing. Just great.
Yeah, you just confirmed it. Stuff about the Ace. Yeah, Luffy and Ace are brothers, and he's their father, bro. Like, man, they're gonna kill you. I'm sorry.
I think that's part of the reason why it's ranked so high, because the animation style, the quality, it's too good.
So wait, whoa, I just figured out, bro. You're telling me the Mary scene, the farewell Mary scene is gonna be in top 3 of the whole show? So I can expect no better scenes than this scene that I've just witnessed. There ain't no way. And now I'm calling cap on that shit.
Really good.
That's
So, yeah.
objective.
Now we're in the top 3. Number 3 is Help Me. Do I really need to talk about
I was about to say, like, I've watched 300 episodes and I can already put this scene above people voted the farewell scene of Mary above the scene with in Arlong Park when Luffy gave her the hat and said, "Nah, fam, I'm gonna go fuck some shit up for you." Nah, bro. I've already seen 10 scenes better than farewell Mary. I'm not hating on the scene. I'm just saying there's no way it's the top. Like it's the top 2 scenes in the whole show. This show has over 1,000 episodes. You're telling me this moment I just watched is gonna be top 2 moments of the whole show? I mean, I guess it's subjective. It's a poll. And I'm telling you, I've already seen, like I can list you 5 scenes already that what I've seen that's for me better than the farewell scene of Mary.
about this episode 37. Luffy putting the hat on Nami.
Yeah.
The tears. The
That was
sadness.
crazy. That made me
Nami
sad.
finally giving in, learning to not do everything by herself, and entrusting Luffy to take care of business and take care of Arlong. Iconic. Simply
It is.
iconic. And
It is.
incredibly emotional. I love this scene with all my heart so much. It's beautiful.
True.
Definitely top 3 worthy. This scene also goes to show that you don't have to do everything by yourself. Luffy can do something that Nami can't, and that is kicking the ass of a really, really strong opponent, right? but there are things that Nami can do that Luffy can't do in a million years, like navigating or being tactful and not being a dense idiot, right? So yeah, I think this is my favorite moment on this entire list, actually. I think because this list is stacked, right? So yeah, moving on to number 2. Once again, I can't show this because of the fact that it happens in the late 600s, early...
So you're telling me this scene, the farewell Mary scene, won this poll? Bah, it would be hilarious if my editor trolled me this entire time and it's not even on the poll. Now, that I could respect. That I could respect. But if you're telling me I've just witnessed the best scene of this show, that this is the peak of the show, so I'm not getting any episodes, any scenes better than this show, better than this scene. Nah, fam. You on drugs. Tell me in the comments what you guys think. But if this is like the best that I can expect from this show, I'm going to be let down. I'm sorry. Like, so far, I would say there were some amazing moments, like the Nami Arlong scene with the hat. I would say that was peak. That was one of the peak moments so far. Definitely way better than the Mary farewell for me. Right? But if you're telling me that the Mary farewell is peak of the show, bro, come on. There's no
700s. It's a very sad backstory, a super sad backstory, yet again, with a character we haven't met though. This is a character that is incredibly popular in Japan because it's a stoic and cool character. He's a very badass character, kind of like Zoro in a way. So I'm not too surprised that it's on the list because I think is he the most popular non-Straw Hat character? I'm pretty sure when it comes, like there was a recent popularity poll like a year ago or something.
Bro, we're venturing to, bro, he loves to yap. I'm trying not to listen because I don't want to be spoiled. I understand it's a popular character, stoic character, whatever. Like, let's move on, bro. Show me the Mary and let's finish this up, bro. It's 4 a.m. here. Like, I need to go sleep. Yo, my man, just, bruh. You could have listed this as 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go to bed, right? My man gives a detailed explanation about everything. Crazy. I mean, I appreciate it, not gonna lie, but... Bruh, like, honestly, I'm listening to this and I'm worried that I'm gonna get spoiled because my man likes to, like, go overboard a little bit, right? And I don't want you guys to, like, literally kill him, so...
Where he was the highest rated non-Straw Hat, I believe. So yeah, he's incredibly iconic, but I can't really say anything further.
Move on!
So yeah, number 2 really took me by surprise because it's really highly ranked. So yeah, obviously it makes sense. He's a very iconic character, but he appears much later. So yeah, anyway. Now we're moving on to number 1. The best moment in all of One Piece, according to the fans, is Medi's funeral.
There ain't no way.
Episode 312.
There ain't no way.
This shit right here is greatness. Just phenomenal. The very end of our original ship's life. I don't have to elaborate further because you just saw this fucking episode. So anyway, yeah, that was the top 10. Really great, right? So yeah, I believe that is all I have to say here. But I have one more thing to say. Be forewarned. I will talk at the end of the next 4 episodes because you're in for some freaking greatness in the next 4 episodes. Now I'm saying this so you can prepare your brain, right? And you see, that's because we're about to actually get some episode 151s again. You know, episode 151 revealed Whitebeard, Blackbeard, Shanks going to Whitebeard, the Gorosei, Doflamingo, and so on, right? So yeah, we're about to get more of that, like that kind of episode, especially in episode 314 and 316. So be prepared, prepare your brain. All right, because there will be way too much in the next 4 episodes. But that is it for me. See ya.
See ya. Okay, thank you. Just thank you for stopping. First of all, my man just revealed that the scene I just witnessed with Mary is like the peak scene of the show. And then he said, I don't need to elaborate. Yes, you do, bro. What are you talking about? There ain't no way that's peak of the show. I'm not downplaying. Like, I liked the moment. It's not a bad moment, but it's not better than the moment with the hat with Nami in Arlong Park. Come on, bro. Come on, tell me in the comments. You really thought this was a better moment than... There ain't no way. There ain't no way. There ain't no... I refuse to believe it. Like, nah. This was a sympathy vote, bro, with the Mary farewell. It's a good moment, but come on. Let's be objective here. So, I mean, I guess it's subjective because... I'm gonna stop talking. But, yeah. Okay, so... My man said so much about everything, but the thing we were waiting for, he just said, oh yeah, and this scene was number 1. Let's move on. Like, I want to punch him in the face, bro. I'm sorry. Like, yo. And he said he's gonna talk in the next 4 episodes, bro. Like, it's 4 a.m. I need to watch 1 more episode. my brain already hurts. And I need to watch one more episode, which I'm excited because he just said I'm getting peak next 5 episodes. But he's gonna talk, I mean, I guess he's gonna give me insight probably and all that, but I just hope he keeps it under 5 minutes. That's all I'm gonna say. But regardless, dope episode. I guess it's a farewell moment for the whole arc, pretty much. Like, is there something else left to resolve? I guess not. Like, I guess to see if we're gonna get a ship right or not, because that's why we came here. And we get a new, like, we need a new ship. Like, those are the 2 things that they still didn't, figure out. So I guess the arc's still not over, but Water 7, definitely, I would say, I would have to think about this, because I really loved the Arabasta arc. I loved it. And I also loved the Arlong Park arc. I loved it. So I guess, it would be interesting to make a video about my top 5 arcs so far. I guess I watched, like, enough arcs to make a top 5. But I would have to think about it. I don't think Water 7 is like the top it clears. Arabasta was pretty good, bro. It was Arlong Park arc was still, like, it was pretty good. I even liked Skypiea. But yeah, I'm gonna think about it. That being said, I ain't gonna prolong this that much. I really enjoyed this episode. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. And I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, love you, enjoy, and bye.